Not expected to bring any effects to Louisiana or Mississippi, aside from maybe some higher waves out in coastal waters. But this is the system, and you can see it is starting to nudge to the north as expected, seeing some high cloud tops clustered right around the center, seeing some higher wind speeds as well. It has steadily increased in its sustained wind speed over the past day or so. And there are some hurricane force gusts. Probably will not be long before this becomes a hurricane. And then, of course, the latest forecast has it reaching major hurricane status. Some models have been showing that for a while. And they also have been clustering pretty tightly right here in this Big Bend area of Florida, north of Tampa, for a landfall Wednesday morning. So again, this is going to be surge. This is going to be some heavy rain and, of course, high winds if this is indeed a major hurricane at the time of landfall. And then rain continues as this parallels the southeast coast of the U.S. Here's the upper pattern, and this is why we're thinking it's going to stay away from Louisiana and Mississippi. Our high pressure builds in here, brings it off to the north. Note, this is the other big high that has kept us so incredibly hot lately. And then here is this trough of low pressure over the eastern U.S. dipping down, and all of these things will draw this off to the northeast. And we will actually be looking at some different weather where we are, but not associated with Idalia, which will again be bringing the rain over to the southeast U.S. And you can see that good model consensus with those computer models there. Tropical storm watches and warnings, and then in the reds, hurricane warnings in effect from Tampa all the way into the Big Bend area of Florida, but not extending into really even Alabama, Mississippi, or into Louisiana. Right now, what we are seeing is temperatures finally, mercifully, not nearing 100 degrees. Now, it does feel like 100 factoring in the humidity, but we're just at 89 for our temperature right now. You can see a hazy look as we've had that wildfire smoke in the atmosphere, but also some clouds in the area, and that is helping with the heat. Although north of the lake and at the lakefront and a few other spots, we have made it into the lower 90s. But look at this 24-hour temperature change from yesterday, which went down on the books for the Kenner Airport as the hottest day on record at 105 for the high. But a lot of spots, especially out to the west, almost 15-20 degrees cooler at this point today compared to this point in the day yesterday. Winds are mostly from the north, 5 to 10 miles per hour. That's because we've had this little front move in. It's not a really strong front. There's no huge temperature gradient or anything, but we are expecting our temperatures to only be able to make it to lower and middle 90s today, still above average, but at least not all-time record range. And we do have that decent chance for rain. We'll also be watching later this afternoon for a couple of stronger showers and storms that might bring some high wind gusts or a bit of hail. And tonight we may have a few storms still into the nighttime, but likely ending overnight. Let me show you with our high-resolution model 4 p.m. and then on towards 7, seeing these showers and storms blossom around this boundary. This is by 10, still some rain, and then through the night, not quite as much. But then we'll move into tomorrow, Tuesday, still a decent chance. And this is, of course, much needed rain. Might have a couple heavy downpours, but again, wouldn't be the worst thing it looks like since we've been so dry with drought conditions lately. Tuesday, 4 p.m. We'll fast forward into the evening. This is 7 p.m. Still some rain around tomorrow, but then the front may get that nudge farther south of our coast. So actually by Wednesday and Thursday, we may be drier, which means our temperatures will go up a little bit again after maybe only around 90 for highs tomorrow. But we might also see a break in humidity Wednesday and Thursday. Then we get some chances for showers. Again, a good thing for this weekend, about a 40% rain chance by Saturday.
Alex, thanks. Developing a one-of-a-kind following